Hello again, here I am with my addiction to fluid art with a 16-inch round canvas I have pre-primed with Mead and Black paint, but it's been kicking around for a little while, so I'm thinking it only has one layer and it was when I freshly mixed it and it's not perfect, so I'm going to be happy to add some and swipe some Amsterdam Black with Floetrol. And I'd like to use enough so I can tip it around. Oh, I got some gold on me. I just added a little bit of Pabio Iridescent Gold and some Australian Floetrol to a mix I had, and I hope I haven't ruined it. And I also hope that's enough paint. So, I've been enjoying one of my paintings that I wish I'd memorized the number of. It's not that old. It's got some gold lacing in it. It was very popular. Had some turquoise and some red, and I like those colors, and I have this canvas, so I'm thinking that's what's going to happen again. This is a new Vivid Intense Teal with Paynes Gray from Colourarte. I have added some Primary Elements Golden Diamonds to it. And if I need to prop up this canvas, I will. Now, I really like the combination of the Fandango with the turquoises. And I'm going to try and use a bunch of colors that are similar to each other. And this is the Royal Sapphire. And this is what I mean by similar, because it's very similar. And I did shake the Fandango that usually has a little bit of moisture. I want to sneak in a tiny bit of Midnight Shadow. And just because it's out here, some Frozen. Yes, I believe it is Frozen. Which is another color in that same family. Now I could add some of this Frostbite if it were open. Which it's not. And I should have checked. My tweezers are nice and sharp, and on the Amazon link. And I got it. I'm just going to use some of that as a pale color underneath. Now I want the Wild Orchid. I think I'm going to have to use my widest spatula. Wild Orchid of Prizm Pour. The colors will be in the description under the video. This is Snapdragon. If I get the tab out and open it completely. Which looks to be a little clogged. Or more than a little clogged. Sometimes I'll take the top right off to check. And I might have to, I'll put that aside so I can check it later. Now I want to throw a couple of rogue elements in there, like some poinsettia. Another Prizm Pour, some Rhapsody Rose. Primary Element. Boy, I'm actually getting it done. This is Burmese Red, which I usually accidentally call Burmese Ruby. And it's a Prizm Pour? No, it's not. I know it's a primary element. And last but not least, no, not least, I'm going to save the saffron for last. This is my Golden Maple. Which is a Bling It primary element. And this is my saffron. And I'm going to try and get a couple of bottles out of my way. Because I'm going to be tipping, which is not that easy with a round canvas, honestly. Oh, I pulled out a color I didn't use. Never mind. Alright, so I'm going to use black and white, alternating, and some of the Pebeo iridescent gold that has the residual of some Atelier. And I don't think I can use too much cell activator. I'm going to have to go back and forth. I just remembered I had a clot in this the other day. I'm glad it's not plugged, although it feels like it could be. Kind of wanted some of that sour lemon with orange crush. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll find a way to add some. It also looks like I have a little bit of a lumpy mixture. Now, what do I want to do? I don't know if I want to do anything. I'm loving those colors. But I did have a little bit of a gold fingerprint over here, so I'm thinking I might want to wipe that off. Some more. Nice cells. I have a paper towel. I don't often use them, but sometimes they're good to have when I want to get a spatula really clean. Now, this is kind of bugging me, and I'm thinking I'm going to use one of my little acetate tools and test out how that gold is working. If it's not working all by itself, that's okay. It doesn't sell. It looks like it might be selling, actually. Sort of minor selling, but still selling just the same. Now, I really probably want some more Amsterdam paint around the edge. Usually I would probably put a much heavier layer all the way across the whole canvas. In this case, I'm just going to put it in one spot, let it meld with the paint that's there, and use it to flow that paint toward the edge. And I think it's going to go okay. I also see this up here, and I want it to swallow this little dot. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm really tempted to use the white, but I'm not going to. I seem to have some. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to tip it into the paint. And then I'm going to use the fact that paint will flow to paint to try and help move that. And I might want one of my dishes, even though it seems to have a little bit of moisture in it. Before I can still add puddles, and I can still add paint, and I can still swipe again if I want to. I'm kind of inclined to try and get this side to come down also. I'm swallowing the thumbprint. I'm happy about that. And everything's moving. I think I'm going to add a little more paint again. Just a little dribble. Tip it back into the paint before moving it along. I want it to be really integrated. So far so good, it's working. I suppose there's always a good chance that I could pick it up with a spatula and put it down somewhere else to use, which is not a bad idea, especially since I see there's this naked spot up on the edge here. So I'm just going to keep allowing that to spread right into the dish. And then I might even go so far as to knock off the extra. I have a big puddle over there. I can feel it because I just stuck my finger in it. So what do I want to do? I want to check and see if those are bubbles or lumps, or things that do not belong. Not sure what they are. They're unusual. But the Pebeo paint did seem to leave some residual texture in its surface. Alright, let me grab an OXO omelet turning flip and fold spatula. And I'm going to take my paint and put some of it right here. Some of it right there, which before I go on I might want to tilt back in. Maybe even use a straw. I might want to dribble some actually. I don't know if I've done that before. Dribble into an already nicely swiped painting. My inexperience is showing. But I like a lot of things about this, except for I want something over here. Right here. Might as well put a little bit of paint down. Make it that much easier to flow it when I get there. I'm kind of lucky I still have some handholds. I need to bring my drip dish back up. No point in dripping onto anything else if I can drip into a dish. Make sure I can use the paint. I feel like I might be getting thumbprints on things. I'm kind of loving the stripes I'm getting and using them, and I kind of want some right up here. Don't want to take away any of that gold. Not going to be tempted like I was the last time I did a round to put a gold edge on it. I'm really liking a lot of things about this. I'm not sure I'm done though. Thinking I've got some water waterfall, water lily, not waterfall. It's a nice color. It's a new Prizm pour. I just need a skewer to do a little integration. Maybe even steal a little paint for this other side. I might want some for the other side entirely also, because I can. Just lead the eye back and forth. So I love you guys, and you inspire me always to do new things whenever possible, and to share the things that I love to do, like swiping. I'm not sure which way is up. I'm not sure I'm done either. I'm not sure about what I just did is basically the answer to that question. So I'm going to take a little more of that teal and some of the Rose Sapphire again, and grab one of my acetate tools. Am I? Maybe I have a small spatula. I do. I have a really small spatula, and that's a good thing because that's really what I want to use. There's the poinsettia. I've got a minute left to tell you whatever I'm going to tell you, which isn't very long. So I want to go from this side down. And I think I better hurry, or I'll lose you. So check under the description of the video for all kinds of information you might want to be in possession of. Yep, I definitely like that. That doesn't bother me a bit. And I maybe got enough paint off with the spatula to fill in. So I'm going to quick like a bunny torch. Tell you guys I love you. Please give me a thumbs up. Thank you very much for being here. Your comments keep my morale boosted. If you watch the video longer, those cells are awesome. If you watch the videos longer, you help me out. I'm forgetting everything. My email address is easpb and the word gallery spelled out at gmail.com. I might do that again over here in a minute, but I'm not going to come back for it. I'm really surprised I like those colors so much. If we have even a second left, I want to shimmer this at you because I'm sure that it's fabulous. It's totally rainbow colors, and I have yet to find the way up that's the right way up. But I really want to do that again over here. Actually, I'll just come back in a sec. Okay, rather than leave you hanging, I'm going to finish, or try and finish, by putting a little more effort into this. I really love what I just did, and I'm going to remember that it's the teal, the Royal Sapphire, I'm going to add a little bit of water lily over here before finishing with the poinsettia again. grab that talented little tiny, let's make sure it's on the left side. I do like to whisk my cell activator and my paints when I mix them. So I didn't this time, and that's probably why I had lumps. Yeah, that's cool. Well, where else can I put it? Ha! How about right there? Yes, I like that right there. It's not hurting my feelings at all. It looks like Waterworld to me. I'm pretty happy with that, and I hope you are too, and I hope you join me again. I post at 2:15 Eastern Standard Time most days, and I might change that, but you can never tell. My paint pouring recipe is below. Show more. My community board is a good place to find tomorrow's videos. Questions are welcome and encouraged. My Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links, a couple of websites are all on the link tree, along with my Amazon link where you can find my 2 books, Because I Can and Unlimited Possibilities. Let's try this again with the shimmer thing, and I'll zoom in. That's pretty magnificent. That's a happy planet. I can't think of it being anything else. It just looks like the most marvelous planet. Let's see if we can zoom right in. I'll zoom right down in for a second. See if we can do anything. Show everything. No, we can't. I can't do it one-handed, that's for sure. I try, though. I love you guys. I hope you come again. Maybe tomorrow. What have I forgotten? Questions are welcome. I think I mentioned that. My community board, I mentioned that. I do sell my artwork, and I have classes at the house in Spring Hill, Florida, one-on-one, and what am I trying to tell you? I have 31 playlists with 100 videos on them each, complete. And everything is also separated by topic and genre. And if you like something a certain style, ask me for a playlist. I'm happy to share it with you. My paint pouring recipe is below. Show more. I love you much. You inspire me always. And I hope you come again. I think I said that 3 times now. Pardon me. Bye for now. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Priscilla out.